I just had my morning coffee. Damn, the sun is already up. I got roughly 2 hours of sleep tonight, which is crazy. But we have to get things done nonetheless. I'm actually feeling quite positive about today. Already filled up my to-do list. When I get home now, I'm gonna start things off one by one. First, I will try to produce some kind of reel for Instagram and TikTok because it's been sitting on my to-do list and I only produced one reel. My goal is to post at least one reel per day, and if I want to hit that goal, well, I'm gonna need to step up my game. So I need to figure out what to post, because for some reason shorter videos for me are kind of harder to make than longer videos because they need to be captivating, and honestly I really don't want to post something brainless like some of those generic motivation videos that are everywhere, because I want my content to actually be different. I guess you could say more authentic. This is not my first attempt at making content, by the way. It's just, the first time I'm actually posting it. I've recorded many videos in the past, but just never posted them because, well, first of all, I never had the guts to do it. And now that I'm looking back at it, I'm actually glad that I didn't, because, well, they were not good. And I was overthinking everything. Well, started nonetheless. So here we are now, making daily content for YouTube. Now I just gotta do it for Instagram and TikTok as well. So let's see how that goes. I expect to see at least one new reel on my TikTok and Instagram account today. And that has to be done. Wish me luck. I've been going through my old phone to see if I can find any good videos to use for reels, and I can feel sleep taking over. Those 2 hours are starting to take a toll, which is why I have to get up, make myself an oatmeal breakfast that will hopefully give me some energy and help me not fall asleep. I've struggled in the past a lot with sleeping during the day, and well, I figured out that once you start feeling like you're gonna fall asleep, you just need to get up and move. But then you have to keep moving, because if you're gonna lay back down, well, you're gonna fall asleep. 120 grams of oats. This is a premix that I'm going to mix with water because I, well, forgot to buy milk. There we go, finished. This was done in probably 2 minutes, and I decided to eat it on a balcony. What a better way to start the day than eating a breakfast on the balcony. That was not what you think it was, I promise. That was protein powder that's inside this mix. No worries, not a druggie. Done, back to work. Looking for content amongst all the 10,000 videos that I have on my old phone. So that could take a while. I hope I find something, because if I don't, that's probably gonna be a lot of time wasted. I just found a video of my physique 1 year ago, and I'm shocked. Look at that mass. Like, okay, the haircut is terrible, but I want to reach this physique again so bad. Ooh. All right, on the way to the gym. Today is probably the most dreaded workout of all time. Leg day. Can't wait. Alright, starting the warm-up with some stairs. I'm scaling down to only 5 minutes. That's enough for a quick warm-up. A little bird came to spy on me, and then when I caught it, he ran away. Moving on, first exercise, back squats, 80 kilos, 5 by 5, like I said, compound movements. I usually do 5 by 5 for strength. Next, single leg press, 15 kilos each side. Then next exercise, quad extensions, 3 by 15 with 30 kilos. This one is by far one of the most difficult ones. It really burns. Moving on to leg curls. I'm also doing this with 30 kilos, 3 by 15. This one's very nice. It also starts burning really fast. And then for the finisher, I'm doing standing calf raises, 3 by 15. Not gonna say no to free fruit. Training done. I could honestly barely make it down the stairs, so that means it was good. Also, this apple is not as tasty as the other ones were. Now, in order for me to save some time, I'm gonna stop in my favorite bar and order myself some eggs. They have killer omelets there, so that's what I'm gonna go for. And all of this for just 10 euros. Comment down below if you think this is expensive or inexpensive. This is too good. Absolute 10 out of 10. Can't stop eating here. Home sweet home. I live in a 4th floor, so that was a bit tough after today's workout, but I managed. So now, let me see where I left off and continue working. A bit later today, my girlfriend and I went out with a friend to grab something to eat, and this is what we got. Okay, so a little update. Today I was actually very busy, and I didn't have much time to actually grab my phone and record. Now I'm on my way home. I was just in a bar with my girlfriend and her friend. We were there for like maybe an hour, something like that. It's pretty dark. I know you can't see me right now, but at least you can hear me. So I ended up posting the Instagram and TikTok reel, so I'm pretty happy about that. I managed to do some editing, and when I get home right now, I will work on the projects for a little while longer, and then probably going to go to bed. Nutrition, however, was very successful today. I've eaten the oat breakfast, egg breakfast. I ate lunch that I sadly didn't record. It was chicken, 300 grams, and some fries. And right now, I had a really hefty dinner. We ordered like a plate of mixed meat. Jesus Christ, you really can't see shit right now. I'm just sitting on the floor here. My girlfriend is right here next to me on the couch. She fell asleep watching TV, and I decided to sit here and work for a little bit before I also go to sleep. It's 12:10 a.m., so I'm not gonna be hitting sleep, but other than that, most things will get checked tonight, so that's good. Okay, done for today. It was a productive day, and now it's time to hit the bed. So, see you all tomorrow, and good night.